Georgia and the American Experience. Chapter 1. Where in the world is Georgia? The essential question for this section is, can I locate and describe Georgia in relation to the region, nation, continent, and hemispheres? What geographic terms you need to know by the end of this podcast is relative location and absolute location. At the conclusion of this podcast, you should be able to successfully define those two words and provide examples of where Georgia is located. The first one is relative location. Relative location is where Georgia is located compared with other places. An example would be Georgia is located in the northern and western hemisphere. Georgia is located on the North American continent and is located within the United States. It's also located in the south, or you could say southeastern United States. An example that you could use for relative location is comparing where Walmart is in relation to, say, Zaxby's. Walmart is located behind Zaxby's, next to the Mexican restaurant, next to Dollar General. You could also say another example is Georgia is located in the southeastern United States. That is comparing where Georgia is located with another place. Here is a picture of Georgia in the northern hemisphere and the western hemisphere. The northern hemisphere is divided by the equator, and the eastern and western hemisphere is divided by the prime meridian. And with these other photos, you can see that the United States, where Georgia is located within the United States. You can see the North American continent, and you can see where Georgia is located within the southern states and the southeastern United States. Another way to describe Georgia's location is absolute location. Absolute location is the precise position on Earth's surface. Georgia is located at 30 degrees, 35 degrees north latitude and 80 degrees, 85 degrees west latitude. The states that border Georgia are Tennessee, North Carolina, South Carolina, Florida, and Alabama. And on this map, you can easily tell the 5 states that surround Georgia. You should be able to successfully define absolute location and give an example of Georgia's absolute location, and relative location and give an example of relative location.